The hunt ends tonight. Well, I mean, if you played it at least. I couldn't come up with something better, so that was probably one of the most cringiest intros. But what's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fateless1987, and today we're gonna be unboxing Bloodborne: The Board Game Hunter's Dream. We are gonna be getting Chalice Dungeon soon, and maybe one of the good double campaign expansions. I'm not sure which one, or I might get both. Or I might go back and actually get freaking Galvatron like I want to. Oh, God. So, we're going to be unboxing this baby tonight. As you can see, it has the official licensed product here. This is the Hunter's Dream. So, you like the box. It's so good. Look at the box. It's so good. Unfortunately, the art's on the same exact thing for all three sockets. I wonder what the hell ever. So, on the back of the box, we get this. Step into the hunter's dream. The hunt is over. But as you enter the dream, something is amiss. You face a choice. Will you retire or delve deeper into the dream's mysteries? Come prepared to face your destiny, for the dream will not be denied. So this is so basically this chapter happens at the end of any campaign. I'm gonna say this is gonna happen after a couple campaigns I'm gonna do. Probably all of them, in truth, like in chronological order. I might have to actually, if I really wanted to, I would actually get the, I don't really know how to say this, but pretty much I want to get the Bloodborne, get it complete, and the only way to do that is basically print out those cards, like how I had it, but at the same time it's like so like different, you know. I don't know how to put it, but basically I'm gonna be doing some print and play cheating stuff in order to get the entire thing, or I can just skip that and just stick with the retail scrap because the miniatures are cool. Not gonna lie. So I might be getting either Forbidden Wood. I'm thinking honestly, Canehurst, but at the same time, like, why would you choose? I don't get why you would do a Annalise boss if she wasn't even a boss to begin with inside the video game. Like you couldn't have replaced it with something else. Honestly, like, I really don't know. I don't know what they were aiming for sometimes with some of the bosses here in the game. They could have even done Dark Beast Pearl for the thing, but they instead replaced it with a boss version of what was never a boss in a video game, Large Nightmare Apostle. I mean, there's some strange boss decisions they made when doing this Kickstarter. Let's be honest. I mean, they could have done Amygdala. I mean, seriously. There's a lot they're missing. So, this is the box. All clear. Unfortunately, the Sony silver goes away. We're going to open this up. Put that to the side. So, we got from all sides following. Also, we got the pamphlet, so leaflets, so let's do that first. We got both sides exactly the same. I was expecting something different, like the thing on fire, you know, like how the actual game is. So this is the rules leaflet. This is how you add it to the game and stuff, and this is the mini bosses rules. Bonus chapter play just like a normal chapter. And it includes mini bosses. If you want to include it into a chapter, basically, you gotta get a spawn deck. Oh, God. When slime mini bosses do not respond, they are permanently defeated. So that I like that. That's good. So here we got with this now. So this is the workshop tile. And then finally, the garden. I'll put that there for now. This is the mini rule card, regular cards, mini cards. We're gonna go through all this. Give me a moment to unpack it all, I guess. So we first got this tarot card. And by the way, it is it's different on both sides, actually. So that's something you need to know right now. It's different on both sides. So there's the Executioner. We got this fucker, the Winter Lantern. This basically gonna kill you. Same as that on both sides, because unfortunately there's nothing else it can do for attacks. Then we got these cool guys, honestly. Starting off with my favorite, the Saw Cleaver Hunter now as an enemy. Wow. Okay. Cleaver Slash. Transform. I like him. I really do. Cane Hunter. And by the way, these are all the regular hunters you can get from just the retail stuff. So these next four are actually from the Child's Dungeon expansion for players. First we got Beast Claw. Rifle Spear Hunter. Chickage. And Stake Driver. Oh, that's a killer. So, that's all the cards for that. Now we go on to the small cards, these boys. Give me a moment. So, Garrett actually has one face. I'm not kidding, he actually only has one face. But they have two different names to them. So now we got transformed. It would be really funny if somehow you have him transform multiple times, but his attacks, you barely have him attack for a while. You know? Alright, now we got the big boss himself. Final boss of Bloodborne, and unfortunately not the hardest. Actually, the 18th hardest to be exact. Moon Presence. Oh god, that one's already giving me chills. You know, I still yet to read through the rules, but I wonder, can you actually earn health back like in a video game? Alright, here's phase 2. Oh god, hell no with this one. I hate this attack. I hate it. I mean, I've seen it in a video game, and you know it's a bad attack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Yeah, you had 2 attacks like that? Oh my god. This is, yeah, that's almost a kill. That is like a killer or something. So, that's all. Now we got the mini-boss spawn. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 none cards. And then we got Saw Cleaver, Threaded Cane, Bloodloose Holy Blade, Hunter Axe, Beast Claw, Rifle Spear, Chickage, Stake Driver. And yes, the other 7 exclusive Kickstarter exclusive Hunters do also in fact have mini boss versions to them. They're so expensive to get, I just said fuck it, and I'm going to be using printed out only cards. I will show those later, because I don't have the time to dig through shit right now. We got 2 Executioner, because there's 1 for each of the miniatures. I'm not lying, there's actually 1 for each of the miniatures. So, we got all that. And finally, we have the item cards. So, the product of a careful refinement process, this blood vial appears to be a clinic original. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. Shells with slime harboring arcane power, which can be rubbed on weapons to imbue them with their strength. Honestly, the longest part of this video is obviously going to be looking at miniatures in the campaign. Borrow the strength of the terrible undead dark beast to blast surrounding foes back. Unfortunately, we got this one. There's some repeats, but I'll give it a whirl anyway. Create a small exploding star, a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. Discovered by the old hunter Ludwig, the rune emptied Ludwig of his fears, at least in the midst of a hunt. Transcribes inhuman sounds. Blood raptures the raw fury of the warmth of blood. Yeah, some of these are definite repeats, I'm not gonna lie. The red smudge rune means hunter, and has been adopted by those who have taken the hunter of hunters oath. A transcription of I, as spoken left behind great ones, allows one to make additional discoveries. Yeah, Yeah, clearly some of these, if not all these, are repeats. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I do know. Now we're going to be going on to the campaign / regular size cards. So give me a moment to open. Okay, so this is where we got it. We have first Hunter. It's clearly same as that on both sides. Not that much health, in truth. Phase 2 of this guy, my god. 12 health for most. 36. You got 48 health to deal with for this boss. Wow. Well, it's whittled down significantly in phase 2. Like, it's just dead. Almost dead. Meanwhile, Garmin is like fucking 40 health in one fight in a 4-player fight. Oh yeah, the weapon cards. Cannon. Repeating pistol. So apparently this chapter does not have actually a campaign thing because of course it's just a chapter. So Hunt's End. So this chapter is like really good. Alright. The hunt has been completed. You attempt to return to the dream, but upon exiting the haze, you find yourself deep within Yharnam, or so you thought. The sky is dark, the streets barely lit. As you focus, you see at the edge of the building, no, the very world, appear ethereal, much like the dream. What is this place? This is your rule card. Something beckons you to seek the lamps. Somehow you feel that restoring them will also restore a connection to the dream. As you light them, however, shadowy figures emerge. Yeah, you have to deal with many bosses during this chapter. As you ignite the lamp, visions bombard your mind. You do not know how, but you know these to be past of the healing church of Yharnam and of Garmin, the legendary first hunter. The path has opened to you. Progressing, you find yourself in the remains of an old abandoned workshop, seemingly a replica of that which appears in a dream. Or is it the opposite? The lone unlit lamp calls to you. You sense your journey is nearing its end. Whatever awaits you, there may be no returning. Every great one loses his child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter within the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. The world fades and the familiar feeling awakening in a dream overcomes you. Yet you find yourself in a flowery field. Before you rests the figure of Garmin as they waited for your arrival. You've done well, hunter. Your reward is escape from this night. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun, freed from this terrible hunter's dream. Yes, that's the plot twist, everyone. Garmin is narrating all these cards. You kneel before Garmin, who readies his weapon high. Farewell, my keen hunter. Fear the blood. You awaken, your memory a haze, of the hunt or the dream, or any of these events you remember not. Slowly rising to your feet, a serene calmness, touched with an unknown sense of loss, rests over you as the rays of the morning sun begin to crest over Yharnam. Dear, oh dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Garamond joins the hunt. Garamond falls, fading into mist. Suddenly you feel a powerful presence. Turning, you see a massive creature descending from the sky, the blood moon sliding its terrible form. Your body does not respond as the creature lands before you, wrapping its hands around you and pulling you close before emitting a horrific shriek. Awakening from a troubled sleep, you feel them arriving in a dream, as have so many before. In the distance, the form of a figure rises from the mist, the new chosen, the new hunter. Like so many before them, they have been summoned, and you shall perform your duty and guide them. This night and this dream will be long. A power swells within you, forcing the creature back as it howls in rage. You stand, readying your weapon. One more foe to slay. The creature falls, and with it, a binding deep within you severs. You feel yourself ascending to a form beyond your own. Ancient truths and long-hidden insights flood inside your mind, awakening you to an existence far beyond your own. You have transcended the hunt. Entering the ethereal version of the clinic, you see a woman standing over the corpse of a strange creature. She turns to face you. Oh, hello. You're still alive, but I suppose we're nearing the end. I don't imagine there are any left who will return by now. Tragic, really, but what's to be done? Curse this oblivious fool, Iosiska mutters before slumping to the ground, her form fading into mist. You re-enter the clinic, expecting to confront the mad woman. Instead, you find her laying on a table, her breathing haggard. God, I'm nauseous. Have you ever felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they rive inside my head? Rapturous. I have been granted eyes. She lets out a pained laugh before spasming and going motionless. Provost Williams sought the cord in order to elevate his being and thoughts to those of a great one by lining his brain with their eyes, the only choice he knew if man were ever to match their greatness. Entering the ethereal version of Odon Chapel, you see a seated woman pay her stomach as if in great pain. Noticing you, she grants a weak smile. Oh, it's you. Forgive, my dear hunter. I'm a bit out of sorts, so no blood today, okay? Do you know this woman? Your mind seems consumed by the fog. You cannot remember. The young woman sits before you, blood covering her clothes. Before her lays a fawn creature, in small but twisted form, stirring helplessly. It can't be. This is a nightmare, the woman says, gripping her stomach between sickening mixture of sobs and laughter. Every great one loses a child and then yearns for a surrogate, and Odin, the foremost great one, is no different. I think it was corrupted blood that began this eldritch liaison. And that's it for the cards. And that's also it for everything. And now we're gonna be doing the miniatures now. This has been an easy unboxing. But now it is time to compare the miniatures. Unfortunately, they have a freaking tape, so give me a moment. They haven't taped it as shit. That is not what I wanted out of this. Okay, so camera screwed up on me on that last one, so I have to restart. But pretty much I got everything set up. These are the 7 exclusive Kickstarter enemies. I had gotten them in print and play. Well, it's a ripped off print and play format, but this is what it basically is. This is the Burial Hunter, first of all. Got the ROTF. Nitrous. Camera, stop shaking, my god. Unfortunately, Nitrous is the exact same on both sides. What the hell? That's kind of sad. Well, if it's the same side, then we can just transform. Why not? It's literally the exact same thing. Like, what do you really need that for? There's a Kirk Hermer, one of my favorites. But my all-time favorite has to be the Burial Blade. Hands down. And this one is a mistake one. Like, why did they make this one? Honestly, I really do think some of the things on this campaign was a bit fucked up. But let's compare Garmin. They're exact same height, so we don't need to get a kind of size comparison for them. Let's get the Winter Lantern out. Oh, and before I forget, I have the enemy spawn cards for each of them. Burial Blade, Blade of Mercy, Nitrous, Kirk Hammer, Lagarius Wheel, ROTF, and Uncanny. Like, what the... Why did you choose Uncanny? Honestly, I really do think it was like a stupid mistake. Like why do you forget the Soul Sphere? That's what we're... Is this Soul Sphere? I think that's what it is. I think it's a Soul Sphere that's missing out of all these enemies. That's what's missing. And that's sad. That really is. Yeah, Soul Sphere. Something that you could have added. Like, you added in a card game, you don't add it in a board game? The heck? Well, thankfully someone made a print and play of it online. I just had to go and get it. It's homebrew, unfortunately. But it'll do. I'll put the link in the description or if anything, or I'll show it to you, I don't know. But the hunter enemies are the exact same size. Now it's time to go move on to that. Starting off with Lockdown. So you got that. And you got Soundwave. Goes up to the knee, lower knee. Then we got Blackout. Honestly, I really do need a new leader class. Like, why can't they get a new good, affordable leader class that I want? I mean, I really don't want to do these as like the generations. I'm not I'm not into that in truth. I'm the Studio Series Bayverse type guy, you know? Oh, and these are the exact same size, so we can just skip it. Which basically leaves us with this. This is the moon present, ladies and gentlemen. And size comparison, it goes up to here. So for size comparison, this is the point we have to focus on how tall it is. This little tip right here. That's the tallest part. So, focusing on that, Lockdown is to that point. It is like above his, like right above his waist. For Soundwave, we have right at his waist. And then for Blackout, top of the leg, but not to the hip yet. And while we're at it, we might as well do some core class stuff. I mean, if we're really gonna do it this big, then why not? Put it back. For example, we gotta show off all the miniatures anyway. So, size comparison. Megzy. That's actually human scale. I like that. I do like that. You know what? Let's do one for funsies. Something I forgot to do the last unboxing. Scourge Beast and Ravage. That does work, honestly. That honestly does work. I have to admit. Now something like Devi for the fuck of it. Compared to, shall we say, Moon Presence. Hell of it. Give me the Moon Presence back. Moon Presence next to Devi. I mean, got any awards for that in truth? I don't know. Let's see here. How about we compare it with a boss from the core set, huh? Like, say, Clara Beast. It's a tad bit taller because of those spikes. Tad bit. But you could pretty much just assume them exact same size. Which, I do like the scaling. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the scaling. Alright, so move that boss back. I'm gonna go through the other miniatures as well before time runs out. Because I know it's gonna fucking run out sometime. Here, let's get them all out. Move out of the way. This is enemies only. So yes, you get 7 here, and then you get the other 7 inside of the Kickstarter exclusive part of this expansion. So that's it. That's it for Bloodborne, the board game, the Hunter's Dream expansion. I'm gonna have fun playing with this one. I really am. I don't know how I'm able to reach it because I haven't started playing the game yet, but I'll see what I can do. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and as always, fear the old blood.